I salute you all for subscribing, commenting, and sharing. So today I'm going to speak about Bruno Fernandes. Bruno, I believe, is the most ever available player. The last game, we saw him limping. We thought maybe it's a hamstring, but apparently he's okay. Well, I didn't expect anything far from that because the Bruno we know is a Bruno that I know will be available for anything, anytime, any day the club wants him. So the bigger issue and the bigger question is, if we are going to replace Bruno Fernandes, who or whom are we going to replace him with? Because we need a player who is consistent, although Bruno hasn't been consistent in the game, but he has been consistent in being available. So the big question is, who is that player who is going to fill in Bruno Fernandes' availability? Because this guy, he might even be carried by a stretcher in a game, and you'll still see him play in the next game. So Bruno is back. He was a bit of a worry. The other person I don't know about if he's going to even to start is Lenny Yoro. I don't know because as a football fan, I believe in discipline, and his errors has led to 2 goals for the last 2 games. So if he plays tomorrow, today that is, I'm not so sure. I don't know. I'm not so sure. But I hope he plays today because it is a learning curve. He's just a young lad and he has a lot to learn. And failure is part of learning in this life. So Lenny Yoro might start or not. The other guy I would like to see starting today is Aiden Heaven. I know West Ham is not a walk in the park, especially when they're at home. I know they are ready. They're hammers, of course. So they are ready with their hammers, waiting to pull the nail in the coffin of Manchester United. So I would urge the players not to go with expectation of winning. They should go there knowing that they can lose and not winning. Because the biggest issue is we have with the players is they're overconfident, and that's why you find Everton beat us. And then the same Everton was thrashed 4-0 by Newcastle at their new stadium. Reason being, they came to Manchester United, to Old Trafford, with the belief of we can beat them. And what did our players do? Nothing. In fact, all those games that we have been beaten, the players play how the opponent is playing. We do not have our own playing style when we are facing small teams. And that's why you find we concede very stupid goals, because we are playing their game, not our game. So if we go with the same mentality against us, I would like to emulate what happened with the Crystal Palace game. We did not give them a chance to play their game at their home ground. We went and dictated the game how we want them to play, and that's what they did, and that's why we won. So what I would say is I would like the guys and the boys, when you go to West Ham Stadium, the London Stadium, if I'm not wrong, I need the boys to be mentally prepared. They're going for war, and I think it's high time the guys, we need to bring back the Alex Ferguson mentality of play each and every game as a final. Because honestly speaking, Manchester United, we are better off. Okay, we need the points more than West Ham. I know West Ham needs the point because they haven't started the season well, so they also need the points. So this won't be a walk in the park. This will be probably maybe a Champions League final, because each and every one of us is looking for the 3 points, because in one or another, West Ham will go up. We want to go to top 6. So if we win today, having other clubs like Chelsea and Newcastle and Tottenham drawing and losing, we have an advantage. We can be joined with Chelsea at number 5. But if we want to go on top of them, we need to score some few goals, like at least 3 or 4 goals, which I don't know if it is possible. Yeah, because, well, we are wasting so many chances in the final that we do not have players. When we reach the final that many players, I don't know, like their heads just breaks and disappear, and their brain run away. We create very good goals. We lead in chances created. XG, we are leading, but when it comes to finishing, I don't understand. I do not understand what happens. So, what I'm going to say is, I hope today we are going to have a good game, and I'm a bit optimistic we might win, but at the same time, so far so good. These players haven't really filled me with confidence they can win any game. Yeah, so 70% I know we are going to win, but there's a 30% that it will depend, by the way, with the first 20 minutes. Personally for me, I always say the first 20 minutes speaks a lot about the game for me. Yes, so how we will start with the first 20 to 30 minutes will determine if we are going to win. Yeah, so I would like the boys to be on the front foot and not lose any foot in the process. I would like the boys to be disciplined. And this is speaking directly to players like Casemiro. Please maintain discipline. And also, I want you guys to be physical. If they are physical, play physical. I don't see why you should not play physical. Because I, as a Manchester United, long time Manchester United fan, I know Manchester United as a quick counter attacking team and a very physical team. Yes, don't entertain us being bullied. Not at all, not at all, at all. I do not entertain. Like, we should also be bullies. We should bully these guys. And another thing, oh my days, Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid, yes. Kylian Mbappe. I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. I thought Kylian Mbappe coming to Real Madrid would be or might have been a bad thing, but because, well, also as a long time Real Madrid fan, I've never seen a striker of that height succeeding in Real Madrid. So I'm glad Kylian Mbappe is proving people wrong, and yes, I am happy as a Manchester United fan and a Real Madrid fan. Both of my teams are winning, and also AC Milan. We are leading. So yeah, I have 3 teams though: Manchester United, Hala Madrid, and then AC Milan. Yeah, those are my favorite clubs in those 3 different leagues. So getting back to Manchester United is now between the biggest question now Amorim has is between Matthias Cunha and Mason Mount. Who should be starting? Because Mason Mount has earned a starting position, whereas Matthias Cunha also earned a starting position, although he hasn't played 2 or 3 games. Yes. So I've watched West Ham, and the defense is a bit quote unquote crippled. So I would like to see Mason Mount and Matthias Cunha. And maybe, okay, now this is a very hard and very tough decision Amorim has to make, because right now, by now we should be knowing his starting 11. Yes, by now we should be knowing his starting 11. And I've seen a like, thank you. And those who are tuning in, thank you. So Matthias Cunha and Mason Mount, I don't know, because both players are aggressive. We need that aggression. Um, the issue with both of those players is they're inconsistent in appearance. Yes, Mason Mount is missing games because of an injury, just a knock and he's out. Matthias Cunha the same. So I would start with Mason Mount because Mason Mount and Matthias Cunha, I think they have the same aggression level. Yes, and Matthias Cunha can score from any, as long as he's in the 18-yard, he can. So I wouldn't mind who's starting, but what I would mind is who will be the striker, because Joshua Zaxi, yes, he did prove a starting position, but I don't know for sure. What I want is we just win the game, and Bruno is back again, so let's see what's going to happen. My main issue is about the defense. Yes, especially Luke Shaw's side. I know, he has been good, but I don't trust him that much. So let's see if Lisandro Martinez is up for the game. Yeah, so maybe we might see Luke Shaw playing the left wing back. I don't know. But according to what Amorim said, he did mention you need to train a player to play that position. And as we all know, Luke Shaw has just clocked 300 Premier League appearances. Yeah, for the club, if I'm not wrong. So Luke Shaw is way older, and you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So let's see how it's going to be. Yeah, but according to the rumors, we might sign somebody in January. Yeah, maybe a short, long term, and then Manchester United might decide to sign another one in the summer. Yeah, because we are having a midfield overhaul in June. Yeah, June summer transfer. Yeah, so keep it locked in, guys. Subscribe, continue sharing and comment. I love you. I appreciate you all. Adios, and let's enjoy the game. I am just hoping and praying for a win, because I cannot imagine going a whole weekend with a loss, waiting to go and find the Wolves waiting for us, because even West Ham's game is not going to be difficult. The Wolves game is going to be hella lot. You all know how they turn up these guys, especially those who are in the relegation. So these two games won't be simple. They will be actually difficult, even more difficult than playing Man City and Arsenal and Liverpool. So let's wait and see. And Hala Madrid. Today I'm in Madrid jersey. I'm happy they won. Yeah, so see you when you see me. Remember, comment, subscribe, and share. Yeah, I see David. David, hi. I'm sorry you just arrived late. I'm about to end my live stream, but I appreciate. What's up? Yeah, what's up is Bruno is back, and he might start, despite him walking off with a knock last game. So that's what's up, David. So see you guys after the match. I hope we win. I'm really hoping we win, because I want us to win. Yeah, we need, like, I'm happy because these guys are concentrating on Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City, and they are not really concentrating on Manchester United. I believe if we win this game, if we win this game, we might, they might talk about us positively, because here's the negativity every time, Amorim this, Amorim that, Bruno this, Bruno that, Lisandro Martinez, Kobe Maino. Like, yeah, we need a positive talk. So cheers, guys. Bye bye. Yeah, peace.